very fortunate for WaKa, it was that Mo didn't actually pump the brakes at any of those times. Now, we saw this before where the PK kids were really good at keeping, Ness in particular, keeping away WaKa for landing like that, using PK fires on landing. Instead, we're going to see it from Lucas here. How are you feeling about this as we get into game number 1? Skiff, you're muted, bro.
Oh, my bad. So like I was mentioning earlier, I think it's because I burped and I just didn't want the microphone to hear it, so I was trying to be professional, and then I was just
let it rip, man. That was just playing.
No. But so, like, I think Lucas is the correct choice here for a number of reasons, right? Like, Dr. Mario, like we saw earlier, like Dr. Mario going against Mo, like, Mo wants to press buttons, and JaZaR was able to punish him for that, right? Also, that's huge because Luigi does get stuck off stage sometimes. But, oh, God, there's a Cyclone again. So, as I was saying, Dr. Mario loves to press buttons, right? He doesn't have a whole lot of ways to harass people from far. Like, Phil's solid, but, like, Luigi can kind of do something about that, right? He can kind of harass you back. But, like, Dr. Mario, to really get anything going, you have to make sure that you are, like, not getting caught up in any Luigi shenanigans because you will just die for it just about every time.
Yeah, and also Dr. Mario's short and stubby. Like, he's got to fight you with hitboxes that are right in the face of Luigi, and that's exactly where he wants you. He wants you right up next to him. But PK Freeze, though, on these recoveries is so good, including PK Thunder. That's the jump. Oh, never mind. He did not lose his jump. He up-beat into it so he could take the trade. That was pretty smart. But there's so many non-committal options from Lucas, much like that one, where he doesn't need to go challenge that down B. He can just throw some fire at it. And that's exactly why this could be a bit of a rough game here for WaKa.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a tough time. And like we were mentioning earlier, when WaKa was taking on Sen. I mean, he was taking on Ness. You're probably better off just doing Luigi anyway, because if you go into Duck Hunt, you might just get harassed too much from these PSI boys, you know?
Yeah, I mean, and this is exactly why Luigi hates zoners for good reason. He does not have good nooch. He doesn't have good approach. He has that dash attack, which will kill you at ledge, but if that's about it, he's not going to be able to do that regularly. These short hop fairs, Zairs, they lose out to someone who can space you, much like the PK Fires do. And it's been working out very well for JaZaR. The biggest thing for WaKa is he has to get one hit and capitalize big, as we're seeing him starting to do, going straight to 56%. He needs to get like a up to up B very soon to get himself back in the game, is what I would have said. That's going to be JaZaR taking game number 1.
Yeah, that hurts. Damn. Well, yeah, we got JaZaR taking game 1 there, doing a pretty solid job, man. That Lucas is pretty far. You know, I wouldn't be opposed to seeing Lucas versus Ness again. That was pretty hype. That was pretty sick.
I mean, it was pretty good. You know, actually, I just realized that animation on that down smash looks a whole lot like, you remember back in, I think it was Super Mario World, or Super Mario World 3. One of them. Every time the Koopalings threw spells at you, it did like a little like pyramid looking multi-layered colored spell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what that down smash looks like.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. Well, I just like to think that he's pointing at your shoes, and like not to bring up old memes, but like literally the strongest what are those of all time, you know?
What are those?
What are those?
What the hell is that nose, bro? Oh my god, I actually just watched Super Mario. Remember the terrible TV cartoon show they had it at?
Oh god, the Super Mario Bros. Super Show?
Yep, one of my roommates never saw it, and we watched an episode of it, actually 2 episodes of it the other day, and oh my goodness, things that did not age well, much like Lucas's mother. But anyways, I'm sorry, I'm so mean to the Earthbound fans, but it's gonna be WaKa taking a pause here, much needed. I think so. It's going to be heavily stage dependent. I think if I'm WaKa, I really want something like Smashville. I want something like Small Battlefield, just not PS2. I need less room for JaZaR to be able to recognize when I'm going to down B or nair out a disadvantage and back off. Because if you don't have that, JaZaR doesn't have to commit to anything. And that was a big part of why he was losing, because JaZaR would just fade away, wait for him to press a button, and punish him for it. And then after they're both on the ground, Lucas wins. So that was, I think a change of scenery is very important here, but it all depends on what we get is going to be the big deal.
No, for sure. And it looked like, you know, WaKa might have been taking their time trying to decide what stage is best. Maybe we're going to see a character switch too. Who knows? But, I mean, we'll see, man. Right now, JaZaR's got all the momentum in the world behind them. and they're just gonna continue to do their thing.
Yeah, man, JaZaR nice, bro. Like
JaZaR is nice.
I really want to know. Like I see some people saying go JaZaR in the chat a little while back, but like where is JaZaR from? I want to know because. Man, nice. To be honest with you, I wouldn't even be surprised if you're from Mexico, because he out here just like
no way you called it,
bro. They're all so good. Like in this, I haven't seen this Lucas before. I haven't seen this Doc before, and you already know Mexico has a bunch of sleeper godlike players. He's probably from there. So
yeah, no, he is actually. That's
is
actually, he? Yeah, I think so.
God, bro, Mexico's too strong, bro.
They really are, dude.
It's they're so good as we get into and also here's the switch up, so we're gonna see small battlefield. Like I didn't think that Smashville would be allowed. I'm pretty sure that was banned. So the small battlefield pick, you still get your double, you get your two platforms. You have opportunity to control the pace, but it's way less room for JaZaR to hide from you, so he can zone you out. As we see him consistently go right back to center stage, it's so he can keep catching those landings. WaKa needs to keep him at ledge like he's been trying to do this at the start of the game.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how this works out, too, because, like, Luigi can cover so much more space in a smaller area. So, like, it's going to be interesting to see how JaZaR dances around that. Unfortunately, you also allow JaZaR to just control half the stage at a moment's notice.
It really does. Like, as you see, like, he's never, ever going near WaKa at ledge. He stays in center stage. You have to fight me here, because if you hit me, I can air dodge to a platform, so that way the damage I take is at minimum. But if you get me at ledge, I know you get to get one of those ledge traps that we saw work against Ness earlier. But these stalls with the side magnets and everything have worked really well. I like that down smash attempt because it's a very obvious jump right there, but WaKa kept his ground. That's good discipline.
Yeah, no, WaKa's been doing a good job keeping his ground in general. And almost dying to, I think that was some bad DI, but still somehow living. Yeah, good stuff from JaZaR, just, you know, with a little bit of luck, I guess.
Yeah, I definitely thought that he was gonna, I definitely thought that was bad DI too. I'm glad I wasn't the only one. Oh, misfire, that actually, yeah, that's one of the few times you don't want misfire. It ended up costing him because he went too far below the stage. So sometimes it's lucky, sometimes it's not. The 7, you know, just not coming through for you right there. And now you have to deal with this. WaKa has to approach. And that's exactly what JaZaR wants, because all he's going to keep doing is throwing out TPK fires, and then when he holds shield too much, gets the grab and just puts the pressure on.
I mean, right now, JaZaR's going to keep up this great game plan right now. Just kind of putting this pressure onto WaKa from afar. Goes for a PK freeze again. It pushes Luigi away. And that PK Thunder, man, it goes for forever ago. But still, going to be able to get that ledge trump into the back there. Thank goodness, because I'm so sick of Lucas surviving from so far.
I mean, I like the attempt. I really like the attempt. It didn't work out, but he tried to get down there to either A body block or a B down air before he got it up. But now, not within range to get a down throw combo, so he tries to read the air dodge away, but because of how far that aerial drift, I was about to drop the F-bomb in front of that. How far that drift is on PK, on the PK Kid's air dodge, it's so good at getting away from those situations.
All right, well, here we go. We're going to see how it plays out from here. Relatively even. It's not going to be enough. It will be. The DI a little off, but you know what? It is what it is. JaZaR looking to try and get that back, just barely missing on that PK freeze.
Hey, that's the name of the game, man. Like, WaKa can't afford to let his opportunities and advantage go away. Like, he has to capitalize so hard whenever he actually gets a win in Nooch, because otherwise, look at this minigame. Like, this is one of the worst Mario Party games you've ever seen for Luigi. Trying to get by Lucas right now has not been fun, and he can't just swing. He has to navigate perfectly, as he unfortunately chooses the incorrect option there and jumps right into, actually it wasn't even a jump, he just got called out by the PK fire.
I mean, that's what happens, man. Luigi's just so slow in the air. He falls so slow, and it kind of just allows Lucas to, even when he fastballs, man, it allows Lucas to kind of have a little bit of time to figure out what move they want to throw out there to see if they can get the punish. And right there, it definitely worked out for JaZaR. Going to be able to even up the stocks. We do see WaKa with a small lead here in percentage, but percentage ain't mean that much.
No, not at all, because all you need is one swift little hit to confirm into everything else, and Luigi gets capitalized. Goes straight to 89. Down to B might hit. No, he's going to go for the down B, but he doesn't read the DI, and that's going to be JaZaR getting himself to ledge. As he tries to avoid a roll read, he does go for up smash. JaZaR can bring it back if he can get him with one mistake, as we see him get caught by down B.
Yeah, he got caught right up into that one. He actually challenged the up smash from him not too long ago. This could be bad news!
Ooh, yeah, I definitely thought that he was going to wait there for a little bit too long, get caught by down B. Gets him with the back air, though. Yeah, just within range. Really good mix-up there from WaKa. Not going for the down B, so he changes up his timing to try and go for maybe an air dodge and catches him with the back air. He had to work so hard for that. He got hit and nooched so many times, but it only takes a few times to get those hits, and that's Luigi getting himself a game number 2.
So what was really smart about that is that JaZaR was already holding out on that final stock, right?
Yep.
Because they wanted to get out of that tornado as much as possible. So like, even if they were at like 80, 90, they probably could have died. Maybe that's pushing it a little bit, but because they were DIing straight out, like there's just there's no hope.
Yeah, you see, like, exactly. Yeah, you see it right there, too. He got sent straight to the blast zone. And that's all because he's trying to avoid that. And he's trying, for him, he's trying to look for the startup of down B. And because you're sitting there too busy trying to wait for startup of down B, you just get kicked in the face. That was so smart. I very much wonder where we're going back to, because I'm not sure if DSR is on. So, you know, there's a potential of going back to PS2. But if I'm WaKa, you know, I'm banning FD. I'm banning Kalos if it's legal. And if not, I want to try to ban something like a PS2 or maybe a Town and City just to avoid the flat layout. But he needs to keep it. He needs to keep it small. So I'm curious to see what we go back to here, depending on what JaZaR was allowed to counterpick to.
Holy smokes, hang on, I'm looking at something here. So I'm checking out JaZar's stuff. So by the way, he is a Lucas Dr. Mario co-main. He's got almost 2,000 games with each character.
Wow.
First and foremost. And from what I'm seeing here, he is on a, he had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He had a 10 tournament win streak before getting second place this past, weekend? Yeah.
Bro, how you doing? How you out here doing that with Lucas and Dr. Mario, bro? I love this game. I love this game, man. People wait. It's back again. It's back again.
Oh my god.
DMCA will not stop us. We will listen to our Northern game music. As we see, Lucas coming in, trying to catch him with a forward smash on the roll read right there. Back throw's going to give him stage position. And that is the scariest spot to be in, especially online, when you have to react accordingly to a PK fire. Because if you air dodge too early, he just chases you with a forward air. So you can't do that every time with the assumption you're safe from that. And WaKa, he's been caught by it a few times now.
Yeah, and actually, these two are fairly familiar with each other. They haven't played in about 6 months. WaKa is able to get that stock right there. However, it is a 4-0 lifetime between JaZaR and WaKa at all tournaments that they've played. So we're going to have to see if WaKa can find a way to turn this around. He did take a game, so that's a good start. But we'll see exactly where it goes from here.
In favor of who?
In favor of JaZaR.
I am not surprised. Honestly, I think, like, as good as WaKa is, that's why I made the assumption that JaZaR was from Mexico, to be honest, because I felt like JaZaR was playing WaKa too good. You know what I mean? Like, you're just playing the Luigi matchup, and then just playing the player matchup. And JaZaR has had a lot of good reads on exactly where WaKa likes to land. And he's also, even right there, Luigi's always a roll in. But sometimes Luigi's get to cheat the system with that misfire, and then the down B gives him ledge, but he does get back thrown for it, and that is not going to kill yet, but he's pretty much close to it as we see him go deep after him off stage.
And he's going to make it back, man. That's what he does. Almost dying to the back here. But no, good DI is going to be able to save JaZaR for just a little while longer, and that's a big startup. Okay, wasn't able to capitalize anything too crazy. Oh my god, this is a bad spot to be in. Okay, he's going to be able to make it back to stage. Just safe and sound, but oh my god, that was terrifying.
Honestly, I was really expecting WaKa to go for the downer after the tech. I really hoped that it was going to happen. But he's still in a position here where he can find it back air. Just misses it on the air dodge down. Dash attack won't kill just yet. But he's already used his PK freeze. He does get the tether. Catches him on the neutral get up with the down B. Not enough just yet, though, Skip. He still gets to live for a very short time longer.
There we go. We're going to get that forward throw off stage. Looking for that PK fire. Again, Luigi does fall pretty slow. That should be the stock for sure, right? Backdoor not going to be enough.
It's a heavy boy, bro. Oh, there's his jump. He's got a tether now.
Man, that head alone is 80 pounds.
80? we're giving him a little bit too much credit. That boy packing 180 pounds under a piece of that dome. You know what? He needs that to be able to pull out all these side powers as he continues. And also the plays. That's his jump. He has no other recovery route. He has the side B, and he doesn't get the misfire he was looking for. And that's going to give JaZaR a 2-game lead.
Hey, man, Lucas works out in the library, okay? That's why his head's so big. His head's so strong.
Nah, bro, genetics were not in favor of Lucas, man. This man did not roll the correct dice, unfortunately. But he is rolling all the correct reads, though. He has been on point with just continuously keeping the space. If anybody who is watching this on the stream or goes back and watches this on any VODs, if you're struggling against Luigi, it doesn't necessarily need to be Lucas, but watch the way that JaZaR is breaking down this match. He's not committing to anything unless he's already thrown out an aerial or he's conditioned him into shield with enough zonings moves. Maybe pick up a zoner. Not that I'm saying that I want more of y'all, but it might be the route to be able to deal with Luigi.
Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely see exactly how it goes from here, but right now we're going to be getting into game 4, and we got WaKa off to a hot start here, putting down some decent damage.
Yeah, immediately started things off with down throw, getting himself straight up to 71%. You already know that's the bread and butter stuff right there. Finds the falling upper reset into Nair, and that was one of the few times that WaKa got the correct guess on himself on the platform. Does catch him swinging off the ledge though with that back air, so it does give him a good position. Can he close it out?
Not quite yet. So, I mean, JaZaR is going to be able to live a little bit longer here. WaKa now in a dangerous position, though.
Yeah, WaKa catching him with the back air. WaKa doing a decent job of holding the lead right now. Does not get the rollout. I don't think I've seen JaZaR get a good roll read in, like, I mean, actually not really roll from ledge at all. So he's been doing a good job, but there it is. Remember that air dodge I said before? You can't just assume that you're going to land for free. That time he waits out the air dodge and catches him with the PK fire.
And there we go. We saw that up smash being charged once again. It's definitely one of those situations where WaKa's throwing out that up smash, and you know, people just fall into it, man. It's just some people get lucky.
You know what, honestly, hey, look, if someone's going to give it to you, by all means, let it rock. And occasionally go for those deep reads, right? Like, you just catch someone off guard. But I do really like JaZaR's ability to commit to the way that he plays the game, because if you run in too much, that's how you lose to Luigi. As you see WaKa trying to do his damnedest to get himself in right now. I like the down B. You already used your jump, so you already know he's going to be either grabbing or mashing there anyways, and gets himself out. But there's the wait, gets the nair, finds him with the zero. No, just misses the zero actually, so WaKa's able to get back down.
Okay. Yep, using that magnet, trying to get a little bit of that health back with the fireball. But still, man, WaKa's been doing a really good job just applying this pressure. Look at that, man. Threw out a couple plungers, dashed back a little bit. Oh, God. Oh, that could have been dangerous. Oh, God.
Skip, bro. He was pulling out all the style points, bro. Just trying to out here looking like Tony Hawk on the ground, trying to style, like, to do every single trick he had to get himself back in the game, but just misses out. I thought he was gonna up B there, to be honest, but I think he was too afraid of getting hard punished on landing, which we did see a whiff punish up smash happen. I think he's still within range to get a down throw or up tilt up B right now. So that's exactly what we're seeing. This is exactly what I wanted to see earlier. And oh, big whiff punish. So I don't know what that up smash was supposed to be, but it wasn't the right answer. That down smash is the right answer though, as he evens it right back up.
Wow, okay, just stock slide all over the place. And I think I kind of get it. I think he was expecting like a roll in or something like that. It just obviously did not work out for him in the long run. But right there, gonna be able to get about a nice little 45% damage, 56 now. Not too bad, not too shabby. Dash attack to get stage control as well.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of holding stage at that, man. He's got him, Skip. Oh, wait. No, wait a minute. JaZaR gets back in, right back to center stage. And this is exactly why I was worried for WaKa when it came to having to come back to PS2. And this is, actually, wait a minute. I just realized the counter pick went in favor of JaZaR, so JaZaR had to have taken away a small battlefield in that other game and forced him to go back to PS2. Because this is exactly what's worked for JaZaR so much. As he tries to find a reversal back throw, he's forcing him to center stage, and now he gets back, and he gets grabbed for it.
Yeah, a little bit of a weird, interaction. Oh my God, pulled him all the way under the stage too. He almost made it back. Is that it? Oh my God, that's it. Wow.
Very well played. After he caught him with the PK Thunder, it was pretty much a wrap. He had to hope for a misfire and a dream. That was pretty much all he could do, because if he could snap ledge the wall with misfire, he could make it back. Or if he could just get under just enough and get that little bit of extra drag with the magnet hands to the ledge, he could get in. But incredibly well played by JaZaR. I see now why it's 4-0 favor for JaZaR, as he caught him with that down smash too, just taking him out, almost catching with the back air on his way up just for the little bit of extra style points. Didn't get it. Doesn't seal the deal with that, but he does seal the deal with a 3-1 victory and a little bit more money in his pocket because he moves himself into grand finals.
Yeah.